Okay, hello everyone, welcome back. I'm Polomalo, and this is sort of my thoughts and a bit of a review on Arms Race. So, we're doing this live, so hopefully I can get the boss for doing this live. I mean, I'm not figuring it, but... So, first things first, what I like about the game mode. I really enjoy starting over fresh every single time. And just... It gives you a sort of look into the spectrum of guns that Borderlands has to offer. So here we're using a really shitty white torque pistol, and I think we've got a torque shotgun as well. We didn't get a good start, which will lead into a second point in a minute. But it's really fun, sort of just accelerating the build process a lot, and sort of just having to make do. Oh, there we go. Make do with what you've got. A laser spotter. Okay, well this is going to be a clear. So yeah, really enjoy just making do with what you got. I was really lucky that we've got a laser exploder here. This is going to make this so much easier. But yeah, leads into my second point. I really don't like how sort of gear dependent the start is. So we've just got a laser exploder there. This run's going to be like ridiculously easy now. Especially now we've got this Hyperion shotgun lovely in a TDO. But if you start with like say like a white Jacobs pistol and a white Hyperion SMG something, oh great. It can be so difficult to improve your gear because your guns are so bad. Like you can take care of the normal like trash enemies, but if you want to get any of the good chests, you need to kill some badasses really, and you sort of can't do that unless you're really good at the game, which, spoiler alert, I'm not. So yeah, I think maybe just buffing up some of the worst white weapons could maybe just alleviate that a little bit. Just like boost the damage, or it's not even the damage on Jacobs, it's the reload speed. The reload speed is awful on white Jacobs pistols. So if you just like messed around with the numbers a little bit, that could fix that, no problem. That sort of takes it into another sort of difficulty thing. I enjoy the scaling of the game mode. I think the health scaling is quite good. But the health regen for me is a bit of a problem. You currently only regen health unless you get it as like a perk on a shield, or you pick up a health vial from an enemy, or I guess you could get it from a chest as well. Oh, we're going down, but no problem. We've got the laser exploder. See, this is just so easy. We're just tearing through everything now because of this gun. Yeah, so I think maybe giving some sort of like passive health regen or health on kill or more health boosters. Or, actually, great segue. I'm just doing this on the fly as well. I would like to see skills drop in sort of like airdrops or chests, because I know that we're going for just the gunplay. But I want to use skills. It'd be cool if you could open a chest and, I don't know, if you're playing Flak, a jabber popped out, and you'd have a jabber, or you would get rack attack to drop, and the dog's going crazy in the background. He doesn't like his hero to talk about other animals. Or if you're playing Moes, you could get Iron Cub, or I don't know what they're called, but the fist attachment for Iron Bear. That would be cool. Just punch stuff. You wouldn't have to do any of the actual skills as well, just the action skills. And they've got custom scaling, so they could tone down the damage and stuff however they wanted. Just to make it a bit more fun, because after a while it gets a bit repetitive, but if you could get random action skills, or you could also throw in actual skills into the chest as well, it would really mix it up a bit. Ooh, go on, badass. This is so much easier now. I've got this laser exploder. Oh, what we got here? Oh, I've not had that yet. Cool. I mean, I don't really need any other weapons because we're just going to use this the whole time. But so now that we're getting, oh man, we're not where I thought I was. Oh yeah, we're outside the circle. Brilliant segue. I really don't like the fact that they've made it Battle Royale. It's not really a Battle Royale, but kind of made it a Battle Royale. I think the game mode would be much more fun if it wasn't like that, and it was sort of like a horde mode, or you had like objectives and they got like increasingly more difficult or something like that. I don't like the fact that there's a circle that pushes you around. Like, it works in PvP like battle royales because as players die and it shrinks the map, so it pushes players closer together, and so there's more and more fights, and eventually the last few teams have to battle it out and everything like that. But on here, the map always closes on the exact same spot around here. And I've played probably, I don't know, 20 runs so far. I've still never been over here or over here, because normally they're just out of the map, and they're not this time, which is typical, but normally they're just really far out the map, and it's a bit of a pain. And I guess they want to put a timer on it, but I don't know, I'm just not a fan of it. Some people might like the fact that it's a battle royale. I admit, the idea was cool. Am I actually going to die here to the circle? I swear to God, I might actually be about to die to the circle. Oh no, which should be good. Yeah, so I would make it some sort of like horde mode, or you had to run around doing objectives. And if they are going to keep it as a battle royale, which obviously they're going to, I would really like to see the boss room location changed. So maybe the actual boss room stays there, but you get rid of the entrance and you add like teleporters around the map. So the circle can close in on different places. So the game's gonna bring it over here this time, but then maybe next time it will close over here, and you just have a totally different part of the map to work with. But yeah, because I'm not a massive fan of the battle royale, that also brings me to the next point. These are some amazing segues. It's a pain to farm. So the new weapons themselves are absolutely brilliant. I love all of them. Well, all the ones I've used. I've used pretty much all of them. I haven't used the Tizzy yet. I extracted it before. They're all pretty fun to use. Excellent. The dog's trying to get into my room, but he's going to have to wait. He comes in and out all the time. But because there's, I don't know the exact number, there's between about 10 and 15 new weapons, some class mods, some shields. I should have looked up the exact number, but there's a good amount of new stuff, which is definitely not a complaint. But because it all just drops from this area in general, I know you can go to the random chests and stuff, and they've got like slightly higher drop chances for different items, but they just don't feel good to farm, especially because they can still drop with like bad anointment. So I've had 4 or 5 fireflies, like 3 of which have had the 25% damage against enemies under 50% health. I think I've got the numbers mixed up, but that anointment, it's not a great anointment, and it just doesn't feel good. And then you get like a res, and you don't. The res is a great gun, I really like it, but I don't want it to ever drop again because it's the exact same all the time. So it's just a bit of a pain to farm. I would like to have seen the weapons added to the base game's loot pool or something like that, or just like the base game's world drop pool, or even the DLC world drop pools, just somewhere else you could go and get them. Because I am still kind of enjoying Arms Race, but I could see myself getting bored of it quite quickly, especially with the no skills and everything, and sometimes you just want to farm on your character. That's why I'm playing Borderlands. Like, I want to make my character overpowered so I can farm as my character. I don't want to farm in Arms Race, as fun as it can be sometimes. I should get this class mod out before I forget. There's an extractor right above her. Oh, I've got here a Star Helix. Oh my god, the drops today. Okay, so what was my next one? I've got another one. Oh yeah, the map is just a bit boring. It's a bit generic. I don't know how to describe it. It's not very exciting. Some of the map, like running through Athenis, is a treat every time. That's why I test all my weapons on Athenis, because it's just a nice map to run through. But it just doesn't look very exciting. I guess that's subjective. Some people might really enjoy how the map looks and the whole like doll facility look and feel, but it's just not for me, I guess. I just find it a bit boring. A cooler map would have been more exciting. Like if it was set in the same place as like the Guardian Takedown or something. As much as I hate the Guardian Takedown, it looks amazing. Whoop. Right, I had one more point. What was it? I think I already said that the scaling's good. Okay, let's get us down to the boss. The boss is actually fairly well done. No, we need to extract first before I die. So I do kind of like the whole extraction system. You can't jump up there, can you? But before, I can't remember what weapon it was. I had a weapon that I wanted to extract, and then I was on my way to an extractor, and I got hit by like some badass shock skag or something like that. I killed the enemy, but the dot on it killed us, and there was no one else to finish off, and I just died with the weapon I had, and it felt really, really bad. So maybe, again, that comes at like more health regen or something like that. Just because it's not difficult if you get decent drops. It's just when you die like that, it really annoyed us. Honestly, that's quite a good class mod actually. What else have we got? Nothing else that you want to extract. Oops, I didn't press extract. So yeah, I would add in some form of skills. In a perfect world, it wouldn't be a battle royale style because I think it's just odd. If they're keeping it as battle royale, I would add more places the boss can spawn, or maybe even other bosses, which I'm not holding my breath for. It's just less work. I would really like to have seen it being like a horde mode. I think that would have been really cool. But I really love the idea of just starting fresh every time and using what you're given. It's just a bit annoying when you get given really poor weapons that are like unusable, because it's a bit difficult then. But yeah, let's jump into the boss and see what we get. So like overall, I don't think Arms Race is worth the price of admission, but I don't have enough money. Oh, that's another thing. That's just reminded us. Vending machine costs need adjusted, I think. They're really odd. Like legendaries cost like pennies and purples cost thousands. It's a bit of a pain. And I don't think legendaries should be able to spawn in airdrops. Not legendaries. Vending machine should spawn in airdrops either. It's a bit annoying. But yeah, I think they're on to something with Arms Race if they improve upon it. For me, like I said, I don't think it's worth buying the DLC just for Arms Race unless you really like the look of the weapons and don't mind the way you've got to farm them. But with the skill trees, which I might make another video on just discussing all the... Jesus Christ, this boss is so easy with these good weapons. This is insane. I might make another video just talking about the skill trees and the weapons. Because I do think they are worth it. But if you're wanting just Arms Race, I don't think it's really that good. It's like a nice little bonus. Again, I just wish you didn't have to do it to farm the new weapons, because I'm gonna be bored of this soon. I think without any changes. They could. This is gonna sound controversial, because if you've ever watched one of my streams, I hate Mayhem modifiers. But I actually think Mayhem modifiers could have worked in a game mode like this. Hey, there we go. At least we've got a guaranteed drop. That's another bad Firefly. And, oh god, that's the one bad weapon. Okay, not great drops, but we'll extract them anyway. But yeah, those are the thoughts on Arms Race. I think it's good, but it's not great. It's going to get boring fairly quickly, but I think if they iterate on it in either the next DLC or maybe Borderlands 4, they could be onto something absolutely fantastic. Because again, it is really fun just making do with what you get and just going through. They need to adjust the sort of how shit some of the whites are, I think. Oh, I'm not meant to swear, oh well. Because some of them are really bad and it makes it not fun. But yeah, thank you everyone very much for watching. Follow me on Twitch at ApolloMallow14, stream most days. I'm not actually streaming at the minute because I'm making a video. Borderlands and Hearthstone mostly. I might actually make a Hearthstone video because there's a new expansion coming out. But yeah, again, thank you everyone very much for watching and have a good rest of your day.